Welcome back to 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh on WHLR1.com. Now, we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to go ahead and get right on into it because right now on the line is the very talented R&B artist Miss Jillian. Welcome and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
Awesome. Now, you started singing and dancing at around what age? 7?
I didn't start singing until I was about 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, at the age of 12, didn't you write your first song?
Yeah, I wrote my first song at 13 and then performed it at 14.
Oh, wow. Amazing. So you've been doing this for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Wow.
A while now.
Now, you said that you actually started performing at age 14, your first song that you ever wrote. What was the name of the first song you ever wrote?
Actually, believe it or not, I did not title it.
Oh, wow.
I was really nervous to even perform it because it was my first song. I didn't have a beat. I sang a cappella. And it was a love song.
Oh.
But I did not title it.
Now, is that song available for your fans and listeners today?
No, I actually never recorded it.
Oh, is there any plans in the future to record it, remake it, or anything?
I've definitely thought about it because I got a lot of love when I did sing it and perform it. So that's definitely been a thought in my mind to record it and actually get some music to it.
Okay. Now, you had actually performed that song at the age of 14. Where did you actually perform it at?
It was a high school talent show, and it was in front of the entire school. It was
wow.
like huge room full of people.
Wow. I would have been extremely nervous. I think I probably would have threw up on stage.
I was definitely nervous. At that age, with singing, I had stage fright.
Okay.
I was a dancer before I was a singer.
Okay.
So dancing on stage was never an issue for me, but singing definitely made me nervous.
Right. Okay. Wow. Now, you've actually auditioned, and I want to make sure I got my facts right, for American Idol, The Voice, and Steamtown, I think it's called, Steamtown Idol.
Yeah.
Now, when did you audition for that, and how did that go?
I auditioned for American Idol in 2006.
Okay.
And it was definitely not what I thought it would be. You know, it's not like it looks like on TV.
Okay.
They have everybody. It was at the Pasadena Rose Bowl in Los Angeles. It was packed with people. Like, it doesn't matter what number you are when you get there. Like, it's just whoever goes first. You get 15 seconds to sing, and then pretty much that's it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and it's not in front of the judges like it looks like on TV. So it's definitely a different situation than I thought it would be.
Oh, okay.
Now the voice was definitely different. It was really organized. They were on point with their stuff. That was a nice experience.
Oh, okay. Wow. Now, you're not only an R&B artist, but you're also a LPN and a single mother as well. How do you juggle all three things?
With a lot of coffee. Coffee is my best friend, that's for sure. I don't know, I love being a nurse. I love taking care of people, so that's never been an issue, but definitely juggling, all three things at once. It's trying at times. Because I go right from work some days right to the studio. And like you said, I'm a single mother, so I have my little girl to take care of too.
Oh yeah, and that's no easy job. That's a 24/7 job right there.
You got that right.
Yes, most definitely. I have 3 little girls myself. So.
God bless, because one is a lot of work.
Yes, indeed. Wow, that takes a lot of patience with all 3 occupations that you do, and passion for everything that you do in order to come out and have the music that you do and the level that you are at now. And so I applaud you on that. Not a lot of people can do it. Now, your first EP was the Music Mind EP. That was released in August 2015. And right before that release, or right after, you were actually featured in Valley magazine. How was that experience?
It was actually a really nice experience. It's like a local magazine around by me, and they like to showcase talent on their website and their magazine. So when they came to me and offered me an interview, I was really excited because I knew a lot of the local people. They read that magazine.
Right.
So to get known locally was important for me too, as well as out in other states. Right. And she made it really comfortable. She was really professional. She's also a friend of mine, and I support her movement as well. So it was definitely a nice experience.
Wow, that's good. Now, throughout your performances and everything, what is the most memorable one?
The most memorable. Wow, that's hard. That's a hard decision. I would have to say I did a contest, and it was called the V-Spot Idol. There's a venue in Scranton, Pennsylvania called the V-Spot, and every year they have a contest. And it's not just like you go a couple times and that's the winner. It was every Sunday for like 2 months.
Right.
And my last performance there, I had to do a song of my choice to an acoustic guitar. So I picked Bruno Mars, Grenade.
Oh wow, that's a good song.
Yeah, I love singing that song acoustic. It came out amazing. I think that was my favorite performance. That was a really good turnout.
Wow, that's amazing. Now you're working on a new project. It's About Last Night. Can you give us some insight on that?
Actually, About Last Night already released. It was like a smaller EP. It was a mixture of covers and originals. We put it on, the label put it on Audio Mac and SoundCloud, just for the people to have something to listen to while I work on my project that I'm working on now. It will be my album.
Wow. And what's the, do you know the name of your project that you're working on now, or what it's going to be?
No, I have not titled it yet, and it's definitely in the work. What I like to do is I like to, write all my songs, record all my songs, and then, listen to everything and come up with a title that way.
Now, with your songs, did you have a mixture and so many emotions in each of your songs? And what's your inspiration that when you write your music and for the songs that you have written?
Personal experience, honestly. Everybody goes through similar situations in a different way. So I just use my situations, my experiences that I've went through in life, and I put them into my music and hope that I can have people who can relate to my music.
Right. Okay. Now, I don't know if you want to discuss this one or not, but I had noticed a post back in October, a video that you had done. You were up late writing and decided to post it, which I'm glad you did. It actually brought tears to my eyes. It was beautiful, because a lot of women can relate to it. And is that going to be on your new album?
I was thinking about it. In the video, I said that I didn't have a beat to it. I was just, writing, and I was singing a cappella.
Right.
So if I was to put it on my new album, I would definitely want like a violin or a piano behind me.
Right.
But yeah, that's definitely something I've been thinking about.
Yes, I hope you do, because that song has already touched a lot of people on social media, and it can reach a whole lot more and touch a whole lot more lives. So I really do hope that you do put that up there.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it.
Okay. Now, before we get into any more, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to let you introduce one of the two songs that you wanted to introduce today, and we're going to let the fans listen to it.
Okay, great. We'll play Release It. Okay. This song actually has a lot to do with personal experience, but also in hopes to reach out to other people who suffer from, depression and, they're struggling right now in a hard situation.
All right. So, everyone, you've heard it here first. This is Release It by Miss Jillian. Wow, that was an amazing song. Beautiful. beautiful. A lot can relate to it. Just wow. I applaud you, Miss Jillian.
Thank you.
Amazing. Now, what exactly, if you don't mind, when you wrote that song, what were the type of emotions you were feeling?
Oh, I was going through a really, really, really rough time in life. Really rough. You know, I just felt like I hit rock bottom. So I turned all of that emotion into a song.
Wow.
My friend sent me the beat. He's a really, really great producer. His name is Skeptic. He's in Virginia. And he sent me the beat, and I just had no problem writing to it because I just felt all of that overwhelming emotion.
Wow. Well, I'm glad, because a lot of mainstream artists these days, and me personally, I prefer music that I can relate to, or that speaks to me, that is actually somebody has written it from their heart and what their emotions, what they have been through. Because a lot of people go through a lot of things every day. And it's just amazing in what you do to be able to bring that to the world to listen to.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Now, with your new album that you're working on, do you know how many songs it will be or anything?
I'm sorry?
How many tracks your new album will be?
I have 7 so far, so
wow.
I'm probably going to shoot for 10 or 12.
Oh, okay. Great. Now, will there be any videos that you'll be making with them?
Oh, definitely. That'll be in the new year, so not too far from now.
Great.
I definitely have, my first EP was like, a little more slow, you know what I mean, a little more mellow. Right. This next album is definitely going to be a little bit more upbeat. There's a few tracks that are more upbeat, so different sounds.
Now, are you going to have any tracks on it that will be featuring any other artists?
Definitely. Federal District, we're all family, we're all a team, so I definitely want to utilize the talent within the team. So I have a few tracks already that I'm going to have collaborations from them on.
Excellent. I'm so looking forward to it. Do you know, have a set date or a roundabout set date you want it to be finished and released?
Most likely springtime. I don't have a set date yet, but I'm more geared towards springtime. You have those tracks that remind you of summer, those tracks that are more. So I have a few tracks that definitely are like, summer type feel to it. So I definitely want to release it around that time.
Okay. Now, musically, any new artists or old artists, what are your music inspirations? Who are your inspirations musically?
Well, the first album I ever owned was on a cassette tape, and it was Whitney Houston's Bodyguard.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, she's definitely one of my big inspirations. Her, yes. Celine Dion,
wow.
Mariah Carey at one point was one of mine. And then as I got older, the pop scene came into play. So I fell in love with Christina Aguilera,
yes.
and Kelly Clarkson, and now of course Adele. She's definitely a big inspiration for me as well.
Now, for you as an individual, not just the music artist, who are you?
Oh, pretty much you said it before. I'm a hardworking single mother trying to make it with my music, trying to, touch people with my music.
Right.
I have a tough exterior. I'm sensitive on the inside, so I try to show all of that through my music.
Yes. I'm glad you're the type of person that actually does pour your emotions into your music, because that to me is what helps an artist and music sell and get fans. Because like I said, so many people can relate, and a lot of times for me personally and for a lot of other people, music is their release. And there are so many songs, and like most of your songs that I've heard, especially this one and the one we'll be playing shortly, people go through it, and your songs, you never know, you could save somebody from suicide or what they're going through.
Right. And that's the best feeling too, is I have a song from my first EP called Carry On. And I actually had a girl reach out to me through Facebook and tell me that pretty much that song helped her get through a really, really bad situation, and she thanked me. And
Wow.
that was like the most overwhelming feeling ever because,
Wow.
hey, I
Yeah.
finally did with my music what I wanted to.
Yes, and that's the most rewarding part, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
That's got to be an amazing feeling to know that you helped somebody that you don't even know can reach out and say, "Hey, you done this," just because of your music. That's amazing. And you already help people on a daily basis because you're a nurse, so that makes it even more rewarding. Now, let's see. Let's think back. Have you when you perform and you've been on stage, have you ever messed up your words or anything?
Oh my goodness, yes. Oh my goodness. And it's the hardest thing to overcome at first because you're like, and that's why I was so nervous about when I started singing, is because I used to compare it to dancing. Dancing, if you mess up, you can cover it up and make it look like it was supposed to be something else.
Right.
With singing, your voice cracked, that's it, everybody heard it, and you can't fix it back. So I've definitely messed up. I even messed up the Star Spangled Banner before.
Oh God. A lot of people mess that up.
And it is what it is. You just keep pushing,
Right.
push through the song.
Yep, just keep going through it. That's what matters, is just keep getting it. Now, okay, well, let's go ahead because I've actually, since you've sent me these songs, I've personally been listening to them nonstop on up till my show started. So let's, I'm gonna let you introduce this next song to the listeners.
Okay. The next song is called Bye Bye Baby, by yours truly. And it is pretty much a breakup song where the girl has pretty much had it with the guy and she's moving on.
Okay, great. Definitely a lot of people can relate to this one for sure. And remember, you've heard it here first. Welcome back. As usual, another fire track from Miss Jillian. Wow. Amazing. I don't know how you do it. You keep coming up with these fire tracks and emotional songs. Wow. Great job. Great.
Thanks so much.
You're so welcome. Now, you actually have, let's let the listeners and fans know where they can see you perform tonight.
Well, tonight I'm performing at a place called Main Gate in Allentown. It's a fairly large venue, and it's a showcase for all the talent around here locally.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Wow. And do you have any performances after that one?
Yep, I actually have another performance coming up on the 23rd in Allentown as well.
Oh, okay. Great. You just stay busy. Amazing. That's always good. Maybe eventually I can get out to New York. And are you in New York?
I'm from New York. I live in PA right now.
Okay, so maybe I can get out to when you perform sometime next year. I'm hoping so.
Oh, that would be great.
Yes, and then we can actually do a face-to-face sit-down interview.
It sounds good to me.
Yes. Okay. Now, is there any before we get out of here and everything? Is there any shout-outs you would like to give?
Well, I would definitely like to shout out my team, Federal District, Nimrod, Jellybat, Venomous, Bizman, Sean Meja, of course Cal, he's my manager, Shamika, everybody on the team, Jennifer, Tiffany, everybody. We all work hard and we're all here for each other, so I definitely want to shout them out. And I also want to shout out Skeptic. Like I said, he's the producer who produces all my tracks at MB Pro Studios.
Excellent, excellent. Now, also, can you let all the fans and new fans know where they can follow your music and keep up with everything?
You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everything is Miss Jillian _Federal. So if you look up Miss Jillian and Federal, you will find me. I'm also on Audio Mac and SoundCloud.
Great, excellent. And I will actually, if she doesn't first, I will actually be posting those links for her SoundCloud, Audio Mac, and all Twitter and everything to my show page 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh, so that you can keep up with that. And also, wow, it's been amazing. I'm definitely going to have to get you back on here when your new album comes out.
Definitely, I'd be happy to.
Excellent. And I will be keeping your music in rotation on my show.
All right, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and may you have a good day, and we'll talk soon.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
That was Miss Jillian, a very talented R&B artist. She has an amazing voice and so many amazing tracks, as you have heard two of them today. Very emotional. So many people can relate to it. It's amazing. I applaud her for what she does, as well as being a nurse. Wow. Don't know how you do it, but keep doing it. Look forward to your new album and your other music. And like I said, later on, I will have the full interview up for playback purposes. And if you missed it, you should have been here to begin with. Thank you, everyone. Shout outs to Miss Jillian, to the whole Federal District Records, everyone. Thank you so much.